Alright, here we are for some Tower of God. I don't know how long this is going to be because I need to upload this in a few hours. This seems to have been a running trend for the past couple of weeks. But look, you know, work is important and life gets in the way of your hobbies. But anyway, real quick before we get into it, if you're new, hit the sub button, maybe even consider hitting the notification bell so you can stay up to date with everything I'm putting out. And if you like the video, obviously leave a like. That applies to you even if you aren't new. Comment your thoughts and stuff in the comments if you really feel like it. I'd really appreciate it if you did. And with that out of the way, let's get going. Attention, please. With only 2 turns left, the game will end soon. 52nd floor, Warp Gate 2. Cheonheeha's side. Therefore, I'll go full power. Full power, huh? You are from the Ha family, after all. But is there any reason why you should do so much for a commander who's already busted? You're from one of the 10 families and part of Jihad's army. Why ruin your bright future with your own hands? Isn't it better to just give up, Kallavan? Give up my army corps, Commander? That's preposterous. I'm just suggesting you should understand that understand the ways of the world and make things easier for yourself. Pardon? What do you do after a battle or a fight? Well, I take a rest. And what do you do after work? I rest. And what about after a busy day? Well, I rest. That's right. Perhaps we live not to work, but to rest, don't you think? What kind of logic is that? You're going to take a rest after this battle, right? I will, but see, whatever you do, you rest in the end. If you're going to rest anyway. Isn't it a much better choice to give up Kallavan and rest? What's with this ridiculous philosophy? To be honest, I became a feline so I could be lazy. I didn't want to serve Yasracha or anything. It's just that this army corps is so relaxed. Honestly, the 5th Army Corps gets the least interference from outside, and there's not much to do. Having accepted the feline power, I can remain strong even if I don't train. And since there isn't much work, I just laze around every day. Aren't I living a life that's true to my nature? So you should give up fighting too. It's a bother to fight when it's obvious how the battle will play out. And honestly, I don't want to hurt someone from my own family. I refuse. I came here for a purpose. I will take my rest after finishing this fight. Jeez, you make life hard for yourself. Do I need to use force and take you down? It's not going to be easy. Transcendental skill. Vortex of Doom. Well, this is refreshing. Also, the fact that it's fucking 2 female characters talking, it's going to be impossible to distinguish between them if you're listening, I feel. Like, yeah, no. This ain't what I'm good at. But now it's time to discover your true self. Hidden behind that stiff fighting spirit of yours. I can't see. What's going on? It feels like the energy is draining from my body. How is it? Do you feel like resting now? What did you do to me? Every day is a substitute holiday. Instead of transformation, the skill that I acquired after becoming a feline, and this attack brings out the desire for rest inside you. So, I didn't force this on you. This is it's what you truly feel. I suppose you're exhausted from repeatedly fighting and competing with others, right? I feel like I'm losing it. All of the energy is draining out of me. Yes. In fact, you are exhausted right now. You'll feel better after a good sleep. Damn it! Commander Kallavan! You know what? Our body never pushes itself to the limit. It always leaves at least some strength, even when we're on the verge of dying. Our body takes sustainability into consideration at all times. Fighting with full power, it can never happen. I always hated the tradition of the Ha family. When I was little, I liked to play with my friends. We promised we'd always run alongside each other. But at one point, one of my friends started to run at full speed, and the others sprinted after him too. I didn't want to run fast, but to keep pace with my friends, I had no choice but to run at full speed. I was unbelievably fast, and the next thing I knew, I was ahead of everyone else. You're strong! When the people of my family noticed my talent, they wanted me to become a stronger and greater person. I got stronger, but lonelier at the same time. Being exhausted, I needed a place to rest. Then, after joining Jihad's army, when I met with Yasracha for the first time. Oh, you're here. Let's just pretend you're done with your commission ceremony. I'm too lazy to do it. Pardon? But aren't there duties I need to take over? Oh, there's no need. Why would you do something like that on your first day? Just go back and rest. I realized this was meant to be my resting place. I ignored the opposition of the Ha family. I accepted the feline power, so I could rest and get lazy. You see, I don't want any competition, or fight, or to fight. Those things will make you run to keep pace with others. I wish everyone would become lazy like me. Everyone. Forever. Huh? No, I can't get lazy. I can't do that, because I didn't get this far on my own. My father was a famous courtesan in the Ha family. He worked in a courtesan house that served high-ranking women of the Ha family. My father told me that my mother was in a high place, but there was no way to find out who she was. I could only assume that she was someone who thought that even though girls are rare in the Ha family, she could bear a courtesan daughter but not raise her. I trained non-stop so I could succeed and show my mother, but my father kept telling me to give up. He showed me the wealth he accumulated through his service and told me to have it easy. But regardless of my father's wishes, I wanted to be a soldier. I thought it would be best if I could become a princess of Jihad. I thought perhaps my mother, who went her own way after abandoning me, was a better person than my father, who always told me to give up. I continuously failed the test to enter the training squad of the main family, but I had to join the squad in order to be noticed by Jihad's army and stand a chance of becoming a princess. I thought my father being a courtesan was to blame for everything. Because of all the people who took the test, of all the people, I was the strongest. So I went to the house of the highest member of the main family in the area. Since they're in charge of everything in the area, that person must know the reason why I failed. I wanted to go there in person and have it out with her. Please, take my child in! But there, I ran into someone completely unexpected. Please, let my daughter enter the training squad! It was my father. I am but a lowly courtesan, but that child is surely a girl born into the Ha family. The precious blood of the main family is running through her veins. Her mother was strong, but not fit to raise a child, so I brought her with me. If she can't enter the training squad on account of being my daughter, then I will give up and send her to the main family. So please, take her into the training squad. My daughter is a person of noble birth and talent, and she is working hard to achieve her dream. Do you know how it feels to see her fail because of me? Please, take pity and have mercy on my daughter. The man I'd always thought of as weak and cowardly was nowhere to be seen. He knew from the start that it would be hard for me to become a soldier of the main family because I was a courtesan's child. That's why he told me to give up. He always told me to give up. But he never gave up on me. Not once. A few days later, I left my father and went to the main family. I haven't seen my father since that day because it was forbidden. But I made up my mind. I would never betray someone who trusts in me. And that I would never let them down. So, I'm not going down. I have too much riding on this to go down now. To think that you got up yourself. What an incredible mentality. Judging from how far through we are already, this is going to be a long one. Just inherently. Even though I'm only reading one. But in that condition, you'll lose anyway. It's pointless to fight. It's not pointless. Oh, it's pointless. It's not pointless if I can keep my fists up, even in the face of death. Wouldn't it be fair to say that I deserve to be called a proud soldier? How annoying. Talking to you is driving me nuts. Fine, you win. You're not really my style, and I don't want to put my hands on someone from my own family. I was actually hoping you wouldn't betray Jihad's army. But since Yasrachi seems to want Commander Liboric and former Commander Kallavan to fight, take it. I picked it up on the way. A mouse? Why are you giving it to me? Well, you're going to bother me until you have a mouse, aren't you? Take it and don't ever show up in front of me again. It tires me out just seeing your face. You hear me? Thank you. A participant has arrived from the cat tower, teleporting to the field. Commander Kallavan! Division Commander Chian Hee-ha. Because a participant has been teleported to the field. Huh? I knew she wouldn't betray my trust. A jump to the finish line will begin. Count Sung Yu and Lefav side. Miss Lefav! Stay back! Strike! This is fun. Hey, don't get too excited. I'm not excited. This is just a simple warm-up before the big fight. Anyway, Lefav is still a high ranker, even without her bullets. But he overpowered her so easily. Oh wait, what? Oh, that's Liboric. Fucking hell. Is that Liboric? I don't know who the fuck was saying any of this. Oh, this is this guy. He's talking about Liboric. What a terrifying guy. Commander Liboric. Yeah, I've got no idea how to voice that guy. There's so many fucking characters, alright? I can't voice all of them differently. Leave me alone. Let me make a proposal again. Lefav, as an Army Corps commander, I think highly of your ability. Your bullets can incapacitate high rankers even on the enemy's side in an instant. It's going to be a powerful game changer in the coming war. If you agree to come back to our army now, I'll make sure to keep your punishment to a minimum. So, how about joining our 4th Army Corps? Oh no, no call. A war? You already betrayed them once. It wouldn't be that hard to do it a second time. So what do you say? I'm sorry. Miss Lefav? I've only known you guys for a short time. So of course I'm not willing to risk my life for you. You understand, right? About your proposal. Huh?
What's it this time?
It's fucking Kallavan, my guy.
There you are. Commander Liboric. I'm here to take those epaulets.
Former Commander Kallavan.
Off your shoulders. I suppose they're my allies, at least for now. But one of them is incapable of fighting. Those two over there, are they Liboric subordinates? I'm guessing the one with the fishbowl is an anima, and the other is a scout. They are in good shape. The odds aren't looking good. But now, I'd better reduce the number of their minions.
Here he comes. Sea urchins, stop him!
Nah.
They ain't stopping Kallavan. Huh?
You're only a corps commander now. Stop acting up! Was that a jab? Wait, that wasn't your straight punch, was it? Well...
I've changed his voice every time he's spoken.
Oh!
Bruh, Kallavan just fucking rolled them.
Unbelievable.
Oh no, that's her. What's this overwhelming pressure? Bro, that chapter was like 80% women speaking. That's so hard for me to voice. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna leave that there. I've got a bunch of stuff I also have to record today. Because even though I've got a week off, I have other plans to do. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. With that out of the way, I've been Animosity, you've been you, and I hope to get you all next time for another video. Ta-ta! For now.